It's time for another real estate market update, and in this video we're going to discuss the housing market data for the country and for Knoxville, covering the new numbers for January 2024, and we're going to get started. What's up and welcome back. This is All Things Tennessee. I'm Ben Barredo, a local real estate agent with Wallace Real Estate and a local relocation expert for Knoxville, Tennessee. Today I'm going to discuss the most recent housing market data for both the U.S. economy and then the local data for Knoxville. In this video we're going to cover the numbers for the month of January. It's a new year, the numbers are just in, so let's review them together. So the market has shifted slightly. We are seeing more inventory, and overall the activity is starting to pick up, but it's not by a lot. Is there going to be a housing market crisis, or is this just some mainstream media stirring up drama to get more views? Well, I'm not going to assume to know, but I will provide you with the numbers, maybe a little explanation, though I'm no expert in the real estate market data translation, just selling real estate, and then you can take that information and decide for yourself. As always, I like to start with the U.S. housing market data first and then work our way into the local Knoxville or the local Knox County market. So let's start by talking about the U.S. housing market data. Starting off with active listings, there were 8% more homes for sale in January compared to the same time in January 2023, marking the third consecutive month of annual inventory growth. In January 2022 and 23, the monthly decline in homes for sale was far more pronounced, as they declined 13% to 15% from the previous month. This year, the inventory of homes actively for sale declined by 7% in January compared to December, a seasonal decline more in line with pre-pandemic numbers. Next, we're going to talk about total listings, and the total number of homes for sale, including homes that were under contract but not yet sold, increased by 6.5% compared to last year, growing on an annual basis for the second month in a row after ending a 7-month streak of annual total listing declines. I mentioned pending listings a second ago, and we're going to talk about those now. And the number of homes under contract but not yet sold, aka pending listings, increased by almost 3% compared to the same time last year, improving from the 0.7 year-over-year increase seen last month, which was the first annual increase in pending listings since August 2021. Pending homes are an early indicator of the direction of the sales, which slipped in December, but hopefully January's improving listing data is an indication of an improving market. One of my favorite numbers is days on market, and the typical home in the United States spent about 69 days on the market in January, which is 4 days shorter than the same time of January 2023, and around 2 weeks less than the averages from 2017 and 2019. And everyone's favorite number, the median list price. And the national list price registered a small seasonal decline to $409,500 in January, and that's down from the $410,000 in December. And the median list price remained relatively stable compared to the same time last year, growing by 1.5%. While the median list price has remained relatively stable relative to last year, a slight price increase combined with higher mortgage rates compared to last January increased the monthly cost of financing. This increased the required household income to purchase a median priced home, and that's before accounting for the cost of tax and insurance. However, as interest rates are falling and list price growth has remained about muted, the increase in the monthly cost to purchase a home has slowed down from 6.1% year-over-year last month to January's 5.4%. While the cost to purchase a home is still growing, at least the rate of growth has slowed down. Okay, listen, before we jump into the Knoxville market numbers, make sure to check out last week's video where I discuss another great area to live in Knoxville. You can find out where that is and get some decent landscape footage and some background on the location by clicking here in this corner somewhere, and then the link in the description. Also, while you're here, if you are in need of a real estate agent and you're interested in East Tennessee and you want a realtor that's going to work hard for you, fight for you, and treat you like their own family, then give me a call. My contact information is down in the description, and it's also usually floating around right here about this time. And finally, since you're here and it's free and it's easy, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, so now we're talking about Knoxville, and we're going to go in the same order, starting with active listings. And active listings in Knoxville are up from last year by 19.8% and up 10% year over year. As we are seeing interest rates slowly come down, we are seeing more homeowners deciding not to wait and jumping back into the market. It's not a lot, but it's a little. More than that though, we're seeing homes sit on the market a little longer, with expired listings starting to increase, meaning more homes are leaving the market unsold, and that's also increasing this number as well, probably. New listings are up next, and though overall active listings are up, new listings are down January by a little bit over 2%. With the spring season coming upon us though, I'm expecting that new listings will go up, and will it surpass last year? I don't know. Homeowners have very little motivation to sell unless they have external pressure to do so, or it makes sense to sell if their only reason is to upsize, downsize, or something like that. But if they're moving for a job or something like that, then they're likely to sell. Otherwise, it doesn't make a lot of sense for homeowners to sell if their new living situation means higher expenses due to higher interest rates and higher home values. Alright, now pending listings are up, and pending listings are down in the Knoxville area in January by 0.4%. 0.4%. So all in all, homes are getting offers and going under contract at a pace similar to the year over year of January 24-23. It's relatively the same. Alright, again, my favorite number, days on market, and homes in Knoxville are spending an average of 33 days on the market. That's half of the national average in January 2024 compared to the 34 days of January 2023. That's 1 day shorter. This is a 3% difference, so it's not a huge difference, but it tells us something. Looking at pending sales and days on market being relatively the same, we can interpret that as buyers are still active, looking for homes in an aggressive manner. Just not, pandemic aggressiveness when interest rates were ridiculously low. But still aggressive enough that your home is going to sell, with the right realtor, of course. The median sales price in Knox County is $385,000. That's a 13.66% higher rate than January 2023. The average sales price is $431,000, a 12% increase from this time last year. So equity is growing, and from all information and data I've seen and heard, that is not going to change. It is not a bad time to buy a house, especially if you're renting and you're just throwing your money away. You will be wealthier as a homeowner than someone renting, unless that renter is a millionaire and living frugally. And obviously that's an extreme example. I'm mostly playing. But seriously though, if you own a home, your home is going to increase in value over time. We're not expecting any kind of crazy market crash. It's safe to buy a house. So there you have it, the stats so far for 2024 in the month of January. Things are looking good. Everything is healthy. We are coming out of a slow winter, so I personally think these numbers are very promising and looking really healthy again for this early in the year. And as we're moving into the spring and summer, these numbers are going to go up. You're likely watching this video in March, which means, again, we're about to hit the spring season, and I'm excited to see those numbers. I'm excited to see the numbers I put up in 2024. And if you want to be a part of that, give me a call. Alright, that's it for today's video. I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you need anything at all, don't hesitate to give me a call. And until next time, have a great day, have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.